YouTube, hello and welcome. Today we're playing Flame Swordsman Toy Box, and this is a really cool way to combine the two archetypes. I found pretty good synergy between the two archetypes, being able to give you not only extra bodies but also go for different lines. And outside, for Noble Knight, I think this is the second best way you can actually play Flame Swordsman, so let's get into it and explain things real quick. So for the Flame Swordsman, we have Placer of the Fighting Flame Swordsman together with Placer of the Fighting Flame Sword, and then we have the one Fusion, Realm, and Chain, and we also play the two copies of Salamandra. Now going first, you only need one of it in the deck. However, going second, you actually want to draw it in your opening hand because you want to mill the Fighting Flame Dragon instead, so you can get the extra attack and get the OTK easily. Now of course we play the Placer of Toy Box with the one Toy Soldier and the Toy Tank, and the reason why we're playing this is not only because it gives us extra bodies, but because what I found about this deck is that you can actually go for a Dusted Goat with the Toy Soldier, and then you can actually summon Malicious Bane with it using the Dark Calling, because Malicious Bane requires an evil hero plus a level 5 or higher monster, and typically you're gonna have in your graveyard either the Illusion of Chaos or more often the Flame Swordsman, which is exactly level 5, so this is kind of the secret synergy in the deck. The last engine is Placer of Magician Souls with the two copies Illusion of Chaos and the Preparation of Rites, and for the non-engine we have the one Rota with the Placer of Maxi, Ash, Called by the Grave, Droplet, and Super Poly. This deck goes both first and second, so I decided to add a healthy amount of board breakers and hand traps. For the extra deck we have one Flame Swordsman with the Flame Dragon and the Ultimate Flame Swordsman. We also have Malicious Bane, and for the Super Poly targets we have Drago, Stapelia, Garura, and Mud Dragon. Drago, Stapelia being the more interesting one because it gives you an extra layer of interruption. And for the link monsters we have one Phoenix, Hita, Cross Sheep, SP, Celine, Axis Code, Apollousa, and Promethean Princess. And that's it for the deck list. Now let's get into the gameplay and have some fun. Alright, 5 spell cards opening hand. Not the most ideal one, but sure. That's an Ash Blossom. We're gonna have to code by it. We don't have any other choice whatsoever. Toy Box is in our hand as well, by the way, but it's useless because we don't have the Magician Souls. Let's grab the Fighting Flame Swordsman here. And now we're gonna normal summon the Fighting Flame Swordsman. We're gonna be activating, of course, the effect of it, getting us another Surge. Will he negate? If he negates, that's completely fine because we already have the Realm. So 2 hand traps out of the way, which is really good. Well, now let's activate the Realm. Anyways, we're gonna use the Realm. We're gonna be pitching the Fighting Flame Swordsman, and we're gonna be getting the Flame Swordsman on the field, which is cool. Now we're gonna be activating also the Fighting Flame Swordsman's effect, and we're gonna be sending the Salamandra, which will give us the fusion, so we can actually fusion summon. And that's the only thing we can do right now, unfortunately, because we don't have anything else. But that's still okay because that's a popping effect. It's a big monster. It's a cool animation. By the way, dude, this looks unbelievably good. So yeah, I'm just happy to see the Fighting Flame Swordsman, the Ultimate Flame Swordsman animation, dude. Let's go now for the Toy Box. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with set this. I need to set it, by the way. So I'm gonna activate the Toy Box for only one. I'm gonna only go for Toy Soldier here because I have no more space. Yeah, that's how I need to do it. Okay, that's fine. So basically I need the Fighting Flame Swords on the field because that will allow me to either get a follow-up or protect my monster, which is the better effect. Now he's gonna go Lubellion for Druid Swarm, which is pretty strong start. Blazing Cartesian, not gonna do anything about that. Fusion Summon, I'm gonna pop it so he cannot Fusion Summon. That's his normal summon as well, committed to the field, which gives me pretty high hopes that I will be able to deal with him. Yep, the only play he has is the Druid Swarm. Now he's gonna banish the Cartesia, and I will give him also, by the way, Lubellion if he'd like. That's a thing I need to kind of worry about. However, I can also chain Flame Swordsman and protect it because it is targeting, which is why I desperately wanted to set the Fighting Flame Sword on the field. So when he activates it right now and targets my monster, I'm gonna be chaining the Fighting Flame Sword, which will now enable me to activate the third effect, negating it, and that's my final way to interrupt his play, sort of. Ooh, he went for B specifically to destroy my Flame Swordsman. Oh no. At least I can activate Salamandra and get a search for the chain here, which, you know, it's not gonna be, you know, that useful, but still nice. End phase, nothing more he can do. Drawing Maxi, completely useless. So let's go Toy Box for the secondary effect, destroy this Toy Soldier so I can get something going with it. Let's activate the effect here, get a search, and we're gonna be grabbing the Dusted Gold, of course, because I want to go for Malicious Bane just so I can hit for a lot of damage and put him in a really bad spot. Now let's go with the Dark Calling, and I'm gonna be fusion summoning into the Malicious Bane by using the Flame Swordsman together with the Dusted Gold, and yeah, that's really good. Another cool animation, by the way. 2 really good animations up until this point. Now we also have the ability to activate Salamandra, by the way. I mean, might as well activate it, doesn't really matter, but let's just use it, I guess. And let's proceed to the battle phase to attack. Now he's down to 3,000 life points, and that's it. So I'm gonna past turn maybe I can also link off two monsters. Honestly, I could link off two monsters for Phoenix because I can equip it with the chain, get the additional interruption out of it as well. The problem is though, Malicious Bane is probably better because it's a ridiculously powerful tower monster, so we're gonna leave it. That will put him in a very bad spot. By the way, I forgot to activate Maxi. I'm so stupid. Oh man. Well, passing turn with just that, he sent the Fallen of Abas. It's game though. He doesn't have anything else. I'm just gonna pop with Malicious Bane, proceed to the battle phase and get game. What do you have? Oh, nothing. Well, okay. That was it. Dude, honestly, not a terrible game, but if he had Branded Fusion, I would have lost the game most likely. Well, alright, that is a great hand. Let's start with Fighting Flame Swordsman. Not the perfect hand, by the way, but still like decent enough to build a board. That's an Ash Blossom. We're gonna have to code by it because otherwise we have absolutely no field, right? So don't have a choice. Yeah, of course he's gonna have the Max C, dude. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. Well, you know what? In that case, let's normal summon Fighting Flame Swordsman, and I'm actually gonna go for only the Fighting Flame Sword to get a follow-up. I'm gonna set Super Poly, and I'm gonna pass turn with that, keeping the Dusted Gold and pitching the Magician Souls for Super Poly so I can have a follow-up, and I'm gonna beat his ass. Activating Life Twin Lua. Okay, sure, I'm gonna activate Deep Fighting Flame Sword. Let's just get the search out of the way here. Let's draw the second Fighting Flame Sword so we can have a follow-up. And he's gonna special summon the second body. Well, I'm just gonna wait for big fat Super Poly, and that's it. That's all I can do. Well, it is my turn now. I didn't actually use the Super Poly, by the way, but I'm gonna use it right now. Boom, let's immediately activate it, and let's discard a card. Now, do I get rid of Maxi? Perhaps I get rid of the Magician Soul since I don't really have any targets to get rid of, right? Let's just summon Garuda by using the Sprite Elf and also the either Sprite Red or Sprite Carrot. I guess Sprite Red because that will be probably a little bit better, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. And now he's gonna activate Evil Twin Kill, which is absolutely normal. I'm gonna chain the Maxi, and I'm gonna get a bunch of draws for the plays that he goes for. Plus that I still have my normal summon and the Adjusted. Oh my god. Dude, how does he have such a good hand? He's just too good of a gamer. What can I say, dude? He's gonna deal with my Garuda as well. Alright, that's like fine. Okay, at least I'm gonna draw an extra card, right? It's not too bad. Now let's go for the Flame Swordsman place. Wow, dude, another one. You know what? I'm just gonna ask that. Dude, with his luck, most likely he's gonna draw Maxi, right? So I'm not gonna allow that. Let's just stop it. I don't care at this point. Let's just normal summon the Fighting Flame Swordsman to grab the Realm, and the Realm will be very useful to just, you know, go for the rest of the place. And I think he will negate it with the Carrot. Of course, you know, I expected that. The reason why I went for that play though is because now I can go for a Dusted Gold into Malicious Bane, which is super cool. He's gonna destroy it now as well. Yeah, dude, he has too much tools to work with. I should have kept the Ash here, dude. I just fired it off because I was too upset at this point that he had such a good hand. I shouldn't have done it. Anyways, let's go Dark Calling. Let's fusion summon into Malicious Bane using these two monsters. And now I'm gonna destroy the whole field. Of course, not getting game though. Boom, get rid of everything, proceed to the battle phase, attack for the 3k. Now, I could just go into SP, and I think that's a good idea in general. However, Malicious Bane is ridiculously hard to get rid of. You know what? I'm gonna take my chance. Let's just pass turn without going into SP, because I think that keeping the 3600 attack beatstick that puts him at a 1-turn clock is slightly better technically, right? Oh, he negated it with Imperm, and now he's gonna destroy with Lightning Storm. Bro, what is this? Look, how do you draw the only combination that can actually out my play? Like, dude, how? This was the best thing he could have done. Wow, and I have no more good searches with the Salamandra. I'm just digging for something. Well, at least the top deck might save me. Second Salamandra, totally not what I'm looking for though. Let's just normal summon it. Attack for 700, I guess, and just pass them with that. We're literally down to the wire here with these weird draws. This is impossible. How do you draw a board breaker and a way to negate Malicious Bane? And face as well. Come on, just give me something. I deserve that win. Just give me one good card. This is not it. Oh my god. I'm putting him at a 4 turn clock, I guess. I mean, setting another back row passing turn because he's hit it in the zone that Droplet is in. I'm thinking, bro, can I stop drawing my stupid card? Bro, come on. I need a good draw. This is probably Imperm, by the way. I'm just saying, because he set it in the zone that my back row was set as well. So that means it's important. There's a 2-turn clock. We have a chance. Okay, sure. I mean, finally he actually drew a playable card. Alright, he's gonna go for the Twin Kisagyo. He's gonna normal summon it and activate the effect, and I'm gonna droplet it because I have no other choice. And yeah, I think that will shut down his turn again. Let's go droplet, pitch the fusion. Unfortunately, we can't use it. And yeah, that's it. Well, okay, now that I think about it, the back row might not be Imperm because he would have chained it if it was Imperm right now. But anyways, my turn again. Bro, please, just like a play. Sure, let's activate preparation, get us a search for the illusion of chaos here. Yep, that's nice. Now we're gonna grab the magician souls. Magician souls will be a second body. I can actually bait him into negating the magician souls, even though I don't need it. I will get game afterwards. So let's fire it off. We're gonna draw one by getting rid of the salamandra with chain. I'm almost sure that he's gonna chain it. Yeah, perfect bait, perfect. We can even activate the salamandra with chain. That is so good. Called by the grave, I kind of expected that. What are you banishing though? Malicious Bane, sure. I mean, fine. Alright, let's fusion summon into the fighting flame dragon using these two from the graveyard, returning them back to the deck. Appear. Do you even have an animation? Nope. Well, that's fine. The artwork is cool. 1700, that's already game. That's already enough to get game. Let's just go at least into Hita using these two, so we have a little more damage. Does he have anything in the graveyard? Let me check real quick, so I don't lose the game to this. This is enough, dude. He doesn't have anything. Attack immediately for game. It's not gonna be game, but after this attack, it will be game. Wow, that was a really cool game, dude. That was a game of top decking, had the perfect board, the perfect hand. Somehow I managed to win this. Unbelievable, by the way. I didn't expect to win this, but hey, not too bad, I guess.